The value of a small crack in a quiet village surrounded by green fields. There lived a hardworking farmer. Every morning, before the sun rose, he walked a long path to a distant well to bring water home. He carried 2 clay pots. They were tied to the ends of a wooden stick resting across his shoulders. Slowly, step by step, he walked back home with the pots swinging gently on both sides. One pot was perfect. It had no cracks, no scratches, and it always arrived home full of water. But the second pot had a small crack. Because of that crack, water slowly dripped out during the long walk home. By the time the farmer reached his house, the cracked pot had lost nearly half of its water. The perfect pot was proud. Every day it whispered to the cracked pot, "Look at me. I always do my job perfectly. I bring all the water home. But you lose half of it before we even arrive." The cracked pot stayed silent. But inside it felt sad and ashamed. Day after day the same thing happened. Until one morning the cracked pot finally spoke. "I'm sorry," it said quietly. The farmer looked at the pot kindly. "Why are you sorry, my friend?" The cracked pot replied, "Because I'm broken. Every day you work so hard, but because of my crack, half of the water leaks out. I feel like I'm wasting your effort. I feel useless." The farmer smiled warmly. "My dear pot," he said gently, "tomorrow watch something carefully during our walk home." The next morning the farmer filled both pots with water. As they walked along the path, he said softly, "Look at the side of the road." The cracked pot looked down. And suddenly it saw something beautiful. Bright red flowers. Soft yellow flowers. Delicate pink flowers dancing in the wind. For a moment the pot forgot its sadness. But when they reached home, it noticed again that half of the water was gone. "I'm sorry," it whispered again. The farmer placed the pots on the ground and smiled. "My friend, did you notice something special about those flowers?" The cracked pot thought for a moment. "Yes, they were only on my side of the road." "Exactly," the farmer said. "You see, I have always known about your crack." The pot was surprised. "You knew?" "Yes," the farmer replied. "Many months ago I planted flower seeds along your side of the path. Every day the water you leaked helped those seeds grow." The cracked pot was silent. The farmer continued, "Because of you the road is now full of beautiful flowers. I pick those flowers and bring them home. They decorate our house and bring smiles to everyone who visits." Tears slowly rolled down the cracked pot's side. But this time they were tears of joy. Because the pot finally understood something important. Its weakness had created beauty. The farmer gently said, "You thought your crack made you worthless. But your crack made the road beautiful. Remember this. In life nobody is perfect. Everyone has flaws. Everyone has weaknesses. But sometimes those very weaknesses create something wonderful. Never feel ashamed of who you are. Because even a small crack can make the world more beautiful." Moral of the story: sometimes our weaknesses are not mistakes. They are the hidden ways we make the world better.